Hey there, happy Thursday. Today is one of my favorite days of the week because we get to come in here and I get to talk to you guys. I get to share with you information and new things I'm learning, and also talk to you about things that I see really working well for entrepreneurs and social sellers in the industry. So I'm Crystal Nichols. If you don't know me, I am the Crystal in the Crystallize, Socialize the Crystallize. I have been in this industry for over a decade. I have cultivated over $60 million in sales. I've profited over $6 million. And so I have a real passion for this business. But also, if you know me, you know that every Thursday, we always have to start off with a little bit of like what's going on in Crystal's world, right? Because as a lot of you know and you follow, the craziest, most interesting things always happen to me in my circle. It's just, I don't know how we roll, but we like to have fun. So for those of you that are new here, I am engaged. My fiance is a rancher. He runs a really big ranch in Northeast Texas, lots of cattle, lots of horses, lots of fun, lots of craziness. And so there's just never a shortage of things that are happening, whether we're hunting or moving cattle or outside or fishing or just shenanigans, right? Just all the things. And so my 11-year-old, I have an 11-year-old, and so we love to every night after supper clear the dishes. She's homeschooled. Clear the dishes, and then we love to play games. And lately we've been playing dominoes. And we play a game called Mexican Train. So much fun. If you haven't played it, you should go find it because it's a hoot. But we have tournaments, right? And so we have some friends that come over and we all sit down, and my 11-year-old loves to play with us. Well, we've gotten to where, you guys, I'm not even joking, this child loves to bet. And she's not very good at playing dominoes. So every time she loses the round, she's got to go do something just ridiculously silly. She had to lick the ceiling fan. So you know how dusty that could be. She had to eat an onion raw and had to chew on some coffee grounds, some raw coffee grounds. Anyways, I just had to share this with you guys this morning because I'm like, you can't make this stuff up. Seriously, in the background of life, there's all these things that we live for and the reasons why we want to actually scale and automate our businesses, right? And part of the big reason why I have been so purposeful and so intentional of growing my business and scaling it is so that I can enjoy my life and I can live for these moments, because behind the scenes of everybody that's shown up on social media, there's moms and dads and grandparents who just want to be able to enjoy themselves, enjoy their children, sit around the table, play games, have meals, whatever it is you enjoy, and do that. And so anyways, we have a lot of fun, but sometimes I'm like, you just can't make this stuff up, right? So anyways, you guys like to play games, you like to hang out with your family at night, like tell me what you do. It's always fun to get to know everybody that's here watching. So a little bit about me, you know, if you've watched some previous videos, I've also had some terribly cringy things happen to me. Like weirdos asking for feet pictures online from Reels, but different story, different day, right? So not teaching you how to do that here. No, we're keeping our sales process completely clean and very ethical, okay? But still, you have the weirdos. So anyways, you guys, today I'm really excited because we're going to talk about automation, how to grow your paycheck without working 24/7. Automation is the key, and so this is the automation edition. So if you have been in social selling or in this industry for any length of time, you are probably in somebody's automated list. You're probably in mine if you showed up here today, which I hope you are, because the goal is to bring you lots of value every single week and really talk to you about what's coming. So automation is basically what takes it from being manual and working on adding things manually, like one thing at a time, addition. Automation goes from thinking things from addition to multiplication, where you can literally multiply your efforts. It's crazy. It's amazing. And it's one of those things that if you're not doing it, you've got to stop and figure out how to get it implemented as soon as you can, because it's literally what's going to set you apart coming into 2025 and in the future. It's where everybody's going, and they're going there fast. And so if you don't learn how to do it, you're going to be left behind and become obsolete, okay? But don't worry, I got you. I'm going to show you exactly what to do today, and then I've got some cool ways that we can actually get to implement it, okay? So have you ever felt like you're grinding nonstop, but your paycheck isn't growing? It's because you don't have a system in place. I know this because I did this for a long time, okay? Most people think that scaling means working harder, but in reality, it means working a lot smarter and learning how to leverage the tools of automation so that you can make more money without spending more time. We've got to get away from spending time and trade out for money. We've got to learn that our money can come. This much time doesn't have to mean this much money. this much time can mean exponential money, but you've got to start building it. Okay, that's the key. So today I'm going to show you exactly how to automate to have the growth in your business, even if you have no idea where to start. We're just going to go ahead and start it. So most people think that posting and talking about their business is what attracts people and attracts the right audience consistently. It's not true. And in fact, it's so untrue that it's painful. I still see people in the industry, network marketers, people that have made a lot of money, sending their teams generic posts to put on their walls that they think are going to get traction and turn into a lead. That's not how it works. And I want to scream it from the rooftops. Throwing spaghetti against the wall and hoping something sticks and hoping you make a sale is not a strategy. It's just a guessing game. And I don't know about you, but my finances and my bills and my lifestyle and my livelihood is too important to me to make it up to chance in a guessing game, okay? So the solution is learning how to automate. It really is, and learning how to do that. There's a couple of key components, okay? So instead of chasing leads, you need to set up a simple system that captures your leads 24/7, okay? So instead of chasing them, we want to capture them. We need to learn how to leverage lead magnets. It's a freebie, a quiz, or an opt-in that pulls the right audience into your funnel so that you know exactly who you're selling to and how it's going to work, okay? Then you've got to have autoresponders, whether those are automatic texts, automatic emails, but your leads should always be getting an instant automated email as soon as they sign up or opt in from you directly. And if this isn't happening in your business, then we've got to fix this, okay? Okay, so imagine waking up and you have new leads in your inbox every single morning without doing anything. That's exactly what automation does for you. You guys, I have a CRM system. Lays over the top of Facebook Messenger and Instagram. If you want information on the CRM, I can tell you about it. Just say CRM below. But literally what this CRM does, I send out between 50 to 150 bulk messages every single day. I have built my audience, I have built my following, and now I bulk message people and I have leads every single day. Okay? It is no thing for me to sit down every week, get those messages sent out, and to profit anywhere from $2,000 to $10,000 a week just from sending direct messages to people in the DMs. Okay? I found them, I attracted them, right? Then they started to have, engage with my content. That's part of the strategy. Then I get in the DMs, and then I convert them into sales with the automation. You guys, it's not that hard, and it works. And it's a system that I've been working on tweaking and perfecting for quite a long time. And because I have spent the time in the ditches, you don't have to. That's what's so amazing about this, okay? So the automation does everything for you. Growing your following, creating the viral content, and then automating to get your visibility. So here's the problem though. Most people feel like they have to be online all the time to grow their audience. They're posting inconsistently and they're struggling to keep up. Why? Well, because they're doing it manually. Manual is not the answer anymore. Now, I'm not saying you can't start somewhere. We all have to start somewhere, and doing it manually isn't a bad thing for a minute. But if you're doing it manually and you're not working on expanding it into automation, you are missing such a big picture, okay? So the first thing that needs to happen is you have got to figure out, let's see here, I'm losing my spot on my notes. You have got to figure out what kind of content is going to attract and grow your following. So growing your following and creating that viral content and then automating that for visibility. Now, if you're in group coaching, right? If you have purchased my content to creator course, right? You know how to create content that's going to attract your ideal following. In group coaching, this is what we've been really focusing on for the last few weeks, because this is something that's so critical. Once you learn how to draw in your ideal audience, you become unstoppable, right? Then after that, the key is to learn how to automate it and put it into a flow, okay? The problem is most people feel like they have to be all those places at once, and they can't do it. So what's the solution? Content scheduling and batching your content and scheduling it ahead. of time so your audience hears from you daily without you being glued to your phone. Okay? There are all kinds of amazing tools out there that will help you with getting those content put into place, right? And helping you with ideas and writing captions in seconds. Again, this is something that we talk about in group coaching that I actually teach you how to leverage and utilize, because there's no way you should be doing this from scratch and be doing it manually when we have so many amazing tools that will help you work through it so much faster and get it done with such a big impact, okay? Then the last thing is having DM automations, like I just told you. Being able to send out 50 to 150, not 500 because I get shit on my Facebook, 50 to 150 bulk messages every single day with a very simple process will absolutely change your life. And it will help you sort out the people that actually want what you have. And it makes such a difference, okay? Because you get people to engage with you. They see your content, they engage, it goes back and forth. And then pretty soon you make a sale. And you did it while you were asleep. That's the power of automation. That is the power of automation, okay? Okay, so moving on to the next concept. This is the second step that we're going to focus on. What if instead of spending hours every day on social media, you could schedule it and be done and have it done weeks ahead of time, right? So that is the absolute goal for what we just talked about. Now, moving on to pillar 3, converting followers into customers, the automation sales conversation. So once you get the engine going really, really well for your content that's going to draw in the audience, that's going to grow your following, right? That's going to get people to start to engage with you based on your content creation. Then what you've got to do, the next thing that you've got to really focus on is automating that sales process. Like I said, I send out 50 to 150 bulk messages every single day with the CRM program, okay? The problem is, though, with a lot of people, even if they could send out that many messages, they have no clue what to say to people to move them from interested to ready to buy. And that's a big gap. That's a sales conversation, right? So learning how to assist somebody in the sales process, like you're going to guide them through it. You're not going to push them through it. And learning how to have those conversations is the first step that you do. And you can do that manually. But after you learn how to have those conversations, then what we've got to do is we've got to automate it so that it sends out in bulk, feels one-to-one, but it's really one-to-many, and you're making crazy sales in the DMs while you sleep. You guys, that is not a fairy tale. That is an actual true thing that really does happen once you get these systems set in place, okay? So let's talk about what this looks like. What is the solution? You've got your DM scripts plus your automation, right? Preset to respond to those leads and those prospects. So let me just paint this picture of how this works. You start doing posts, right? You have post responders. Did you know that was a thing? It's a thing. You have actual programs laid over the top of your Facebook that actually respond to every comment that's made and then goes over and sends that person a high impact message in the DMs. You guys, this is the power of scaling and automating a business. It will blow your mind, okay? Then, once we get them in the conversation, either they buy or they don't buy, right? They're either a yes or a no, not right now, right? Then we automate a follow-up sequence. Instead of relying on memory, a simple email or text or DM follow-up, however you choose to do it, that nurtures that lead to keep on purchasing or to encourage them to finally get purchased, okay? And then the next thing you need to have in place is a pre-qualified sales pipeline, okay? Tagging leads based on their interest levels so that you talk to them the most because those are your serious buyers. Does that make sense? You want to be able to have that and have that differentiated and have tags on them so that you know exactly where to start. It's Monday morning, your rent's due, you got to hustle, right? You need to know where you need to go to make sales, not just be like, oh my gosh, where do I even start? No, that's so archaic. That is so pre-COVID. You guys, we are living in the technology revolution right now. There's no reason that every single one of you shouldn't have some sort of automation set up. It's just so simple to do, and it's so realistic for everybody to be able to do it, okay? So most people lose sales because they don't follow up. With automation, your follow-up is running in the background while you focus on closing the leads and creating more content, because your content does have to come from your brain, even though you can't automate it to go out. So it's got to come from your brain, right? We have tools to help it make it easier. But focusing on gathering those leads and closing those leads, and then once they're closed, making sure those leads stay in it, which are IPAs. We always want to be focusing on those income producing activities, okay? Okay, and then the last thing, closing sales and the DMs and leveraging these amazing tools to onboard our clients. So once you've got them closed, right, which is what we just talked about, we want to make sure that you have automation set up in place for actually getting clients onboarded, okay? So the problem is you're manually onboarding every single customer, which is overwhelming, and it doesn't scale. It does not scale, you guys. It's just not. You don't have the structure and a way to retain customers. And that's where so many social sellers and network marketers and entrepreneurs lose people through the cracks, is they don't have a way to set up the infrastructure to stop from everybody falling out. They sell. They're not retaining and everybody's dropping away. Well, with automation, right? And with having these protocols into place, you will never lose customers. You will retain them. You will keep reselling to them. So what does this look like? Welcome emails, onboarding sequences, right? Telling them exactly what to do. You don't need to be doing onboarding calls with every single person. You need to have emails and text messages and DMs going out that do the heavy lifting for you, you guys. The second someone buys, they get an email telling them what to do next, okay? Client check-ins and upsells. So if you have a client come in, say they just bought one little product, well then automatically you need to be talking to them about what's the next thing that they have in the pipeline that they can come in and buy, right? They start with this, but you also are going to need this, this, and this. That's how the client journey goes, right? And you can have automations doing that for you. It's such a game changer, you guys. And then also a simple, like making sure you have everything, and this is what we've been talking about the whole time, in a simple database to track your leads, track your follow-ups, and your sales at a glance. Like you can literally have a dashboard for your business dashboard. That's what I have. I can see everyone coming through, doing it, making all the things, all the changes, and it will absolutely blow your mind when you see what's happening and how it just absolutely can explode your business and make life so much better. Does it take a little time to get into place? Absolutely. But once you get it in place, you will never look back. Okay. So the biggest difference between struggling and thriving in business is one business is stuck in the manual stage, right? And the other one is rolling on into the automations, and they run on systems. Systems scale. Systems are the difference between making 4 to 5 figures and making 7 to 8 figures. Ask me how I know. Ask me how I know, okay? Because I've done it. I've literally created 8 figures, 9 figures for companies in sales, and I have personally profited over $6 million. These are the tools and things that you have to get in place. People will tell you, oh, be consistent, work harder, post more, reach out. No, that's not right. That's what you have to do in the beginning. But if you want to keep your business, that's what you have to do to start it. But if you want to keep it and maintain it for a decade, like I've been able to do, you've got to scale it. And if you're not scaling it, you are missing the mark. Okay, so you're like, Crystal, I need to scale my business. I need help. I need to know what to do. Okay, so first of all, do not go out and try to piecemeal this together by yourself. You will hate your life. You'll spend stupid amounts of money. Again, I've been there. I've definitely made some mistakes. And you will not have any success getting the dots connected. Things will be mismatched all over the place, and it will be a logistical nightmare. Okay? You need to make sure that you come into a system that works. So I've got a couple of different options available for you. Number one, if you are looking to do this and you are like, I do want to DIY it, I just need to know the exact steps to how to go DIY it, I've got an option for you. I am actually launching a new program. It's called the Team Builder Academy, where myself and I've actually brought on a power partner, my friend that's actually helped me scale and automate my business. She has taken corporate companies and taken them from 1 million to over $1 billion in sales. She's absolutely brilliant. Her and I have partnered together on this. It's called Team Builder Academy. We're going to literally teach you how to DIY that part of your business in this structure. Okay. So if you are wanting to do it yourself and you need some guidance and you need to know where to start, you need to know the best deals, the best prices on products, say Team Builder Academy. I will get you the information. It is a monthly membership. It's $50 a month, super inexpensive, but we are going to literally put all of our secrets, all of our information in here, and we're going to just go through it and you can DIY it. We will be there for support and questions, all that. We will show you how to do it or show you what to do. Okay. And then you can take it and implement it. Or if you're looking for a done for you system like Crystal, I don't have time to sit here and wait. My business is growing like crazy. I need somebody to come in and just do a complete takeover. I do have takeover options available where myself and, like I said, my business partner will come in and we will do it all for you. We will map it out. We will do the copy. We will do the content batching. We will do everything for you. And you have a done for you product ready to roll in a matter of just weeks. It's simple and it's effective and it's one of the most powerful ways to get started. If you're looking for a done for you option, say done for you. Because that is definitely a conversation. We'd have to talk about what it looks like and what you need, but we can get on a phone call and I can assess it and we can go from there. So if you are in business, okay, if you are serious about your social selling business, you have got to figure out a way to scale it and automate it, okay? Two of the best options, okay, that I can think of, DIY in it, right? But at least let me draw up a roadmap for you so you don't make all the silly mistakes that myself and so many people have made, or you want a done for you system. Either one, say it below. We will get you some information. Like I said, Team Builder Academy is launching next month. And it is, we do have the launch pricing. It's $50 a month. It will stay at that as long as you are doing that. And then the price will go up very shortly. So that's going to be an amazing opportunity to learn so much about how to scale and automate your businesses, you guys. So I'm really excited about this. Thank you for jumping on today. Thank you for taking the time to watch here. If you need any help, don't hesitate to reach out to me in the DMs if you have questions about things. Like I said, I have done things so wrong and I've learned how to fix it and do it right. So I can save you so many mistakes, okay? But the mistakes that I have made have got me to this place where I'm at now. And the amazing thing about it is it's working and it's creating money for me in my sleep. And I want to help you do the same thing. So anyways, Crystal Nichols, I'm hopping off for today. Thank you for your time. Thank you for your energy. Thank you for your good vibes. All the things. I'm excited. I can't wait to help you guys take your business into the next phase of the digital era and all the things that we have coming on. So have a happy Thursday and we'll talk soon. Bye, friends.